Hope is not a strategy. You need to take action. But not just any kind of action. You need to learn how to take inspired action, following those intuitive nudges from the universe that take you off course from how you might think it should happen. Knowing when to listen to new ideas and embrace serendipitous moments. Do you know how to do that? If not, keep watching, because we'll take you through the importance of the law of action and give you a process for how to implement it in your life. The law of action plays a pivotal role in manifestation, despite the widespread attention garnered by the law of attraction, often fueled by the success of the movie, The Secret. The law of action tends to be overlooked. Perhaps that's because The Secret missed this key step. The Secret was my first entree into the world of manifestation, and I was eager to put the magic I'd learned to work for me, but it didn't. Maybe you followed the process laid out in The Secret and had a similar unwanted fate. I learned there was a crucial ingredient missing from The Secret's teachings: the law of action. Ferraris don't magically appear on our doorsteps simply because we believe they will. Positive thinking alone isn't sufficient to achieve our desired outcomes. Without action, our desires remain unfulfilled wishes. Action serves as the bridge between our current reality and our desired destination. As Wallace Wattles, an inspiration behind The Secret, once wrote, "By thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action, you receive it." The law of action necessitates directing our efforts towards achieving favorable outcomes. It's important to realize that we are constantly manifesting. However, most people do so unconsciously, often attracting outcomes they don't desire. The law of action advocates for manifesting by design rather than default. Many people don't take enough action and often don't follow the intuitive nudges of the universe. It's crucial to understand that we are co-creators with the universe, or with God, depending on your perspective of the higher power. If we're not willing to take action, the universe won't respond accordingly. Like Wattles said, "By action you receive it." You may have heard the classic joke about the man who's upset with God because he didn't win the lottery. God says, "Buy a ticket." Action signifies intent and prompts the universe to create through us. The law of action doesn't operate in isolation. It's interconnected with other universal laws, such as the law of attraction, the law of vibration or resonance, and the law of assumption. When we align our actions with these laws, harnessing the power of positive thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, we amplify the potency of our manifestations. We encourage you to watch our other videos on these subjects in our Universal Laws playlist. One mistake and the process doesn't work. We can help you get it right. So what exactly are these intuitive nudges I mentioned? What is inspired action? Inspired action is a critical element in the manifestation process. It refers to purpose-driven activities that stem from inner alignment and intuition. Inspired action means taking steps that feel right, meaningful, and in harmony with our true selves and life purpose. Unlike hustling endlessly, the rise and grind culture, inspired action involves following our intuition and the signs from the universe. I call this the aligned culture. There's nothing wrong with working hard, but it has to be an aligned grind. Aligned action is characterized by a sense of flow, enthusiasm, and a strong inner knowing that these actions will lead to our desired outcomes. There are two approaches to implementing the law of action. One involves setting clear goals, developing a plan, and consistently executing that plan. However, it's important to trust our intuition and allow it to guide us onto a new path when necessary. Sometimes the universe sends us signs and messages that we shouldn't ignore. It's like calling a quarterback audible. You had a good plan, but as you look out at the playing field, things have changed, developed, and you need to change the plan. The other approach entails consciously tapping into our intuition, seeking guidance on each step. We don't need to know the how, only the next step. By allowing the universe to provide us with these steps, we remain open to inspiration and ready to act when it arrives. We remain present and patient, and trust that the universe will guide us to what we want as we take action down the path it lays out. If you want to learn how to take aligned action, keep watching. First, you must connect with your intuition. This is your inner compass that nudges you in a certain direction. An idea pops in your head and you get a feeling, a gut feeling that this move is right. Take time for silence and meditation to connect with your intuition. The messier your mind is, the more difficult it is to hear your intuition speak. When you get quiet, ask yourself questions about what actions you should take. Trust that it will reveal the path you need to follow. Second, pay attention to synchronicities. The universe often communicates through synchronicities and signs. Pay close attention to these meaningful encounters or serendipitous events, as they may guide you towards inspired action. Third, be open and flexible. Embrace unexpected opportunities and experiences. Inspired action may require stepping outside your comfort zone or deviating from your initial plan. Trust the universe's guidance and remain flexible in your approach. Next, take the first step. Inspired action begins with taking the first step. It doesn't have to be a massive leap. It can be a small, manageable action. The key is to start, as more guidance and opportunities will unfold as you move forward. You must also trust the process. This is fundamental to manifestation. Let go of the need to control every detail of how your manifestation will come to fruition, allowing the universe to work its magic. Trust that your actions, aligned with your desires and inspired by your inner guidance, will bring it all together. Finally, stay consistent. Keep moving forward even in the face of challenges or setbacks. Consistency builds momentum and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Success isn't always linear, and so-called failures can provide valuable lessons and course corrections. Embrace these lessons and apply them to your future actions. There are also some pitfalls you must avoid. Procrastination, inconsistency, and self-doubt can short-circuit the manifestation process. Differentiating between inspired action and action driven by scarcity and fear is essential. Inspired action aligns with the universe's flow, leading to a more fulfilling journey. Action taken with negative emotions attracts the wrong energy. The law of action is the spark igniting the other laws. It's the bridge from the internal to the external, from mind to reality. By following the steps I outlined, you can recognize and embrace inspired action in your life. Remember that inspired action is a dynamic process. It's more art than science, requiring trust in the face of uncertainty. Embrace the law of action and watch as you create your manifestations like never before. If you want to learn how to unleash the quantum law of focus, watch this video next.